Crypto Analysis 2026. Crypto is slowly moving away from hype and becoming more technology-focused. By 2026, the industry is expected to grow mainly because of research, development, and real use cases. First, blockchain technology is improving. New upgrades are making transactions faster, cheaper, and more secure. Layer 2 solutions help reduce fees, and different blockchains are learning to work together. Second, big companies and institutions are entering crypto. Banks, payment companies, and governments are using blockchain for payments, digital assets, and record keeping. This helps bring trust and stability to the market. Third, regulation is becoming clearer. Instead of killing crypto, rules are helping remove scams and attract serious long-term investors. This makes the market healthier. Finally, innovation is still strong. Areas like DeFi, AI with blockchain, digital identity, and tokenized real-world assets are growing. Crypto is becoming part of the digital economy, not just an investment. By 2026, crypto may still be volatile, but its foundation is becoming stronger and more mature. Crypto is no longer just hype. As we move toward 2026, the focus is shifting to real technology and development. Blockchains are becoming faster, cheaper, and more secure. Big institutions are adopting crypto for payments and digital assets. Regulations are bringing more trust instead of fear. And innovation in DeFi, AI, and Web3 continues to grow. While volatility remains, crypto's future is being built on real use cases, not speculation. Now that you've seen the crypto outlook, let's talk about the real stories behind this industry. I highly recommend the book Crypto Confidential, which gives an insider view of how crypto really works behind the scenes. Summary: Crypto Confidential is a gripping, fast-paced memoir that'll place you next to Nat Eliason on his roller coaster ride through the 2021 crypto hype cycle. From gambling on NFTs to coding smart contracts holding millions of dollars, all while explaining the terminology of this new financial frontier in a simple, understandable way. What would you do if you had just sold a digital picture of a monkey for $200,000? What if someone sent you a few imaginary tokens each day, and all you had to do was press sell once to make $10,000 every time? Right now, you're probably thinking, stupid questions, Nick. I'd retire in peace, of course. But no, you wouldn't. Chances are, if you were this wired into the crypto world, like Nat Eliason was in 2021, you'd keep right on going. You'd think, oh great, now I just need another $8.8 million. Pound another coffee, and rush to find the next Discord chat that has some alpha on what's the next big thing. And like Nat, you'd probably ruin your mental health and your finances sooner rather than later. For this reason alone, you should read Crypto Confidential, Winning and Losing Millions in the New Frontier of Finance, Nat's riveting memoir. But you'll also learn all relevant crypto terminology from simple explanations. Understand that the technology might hold some good after all, and realize some things just aren't worth the money, no matter how much and how easy to get it is. Here are 3 of my favorite lessons from this amazing book. 1. In the crypto world, everything has a habit of appearing and disappearing just as quickly. 2. Every time you think you've finally found a money cheat code, you're about to hit game over. 3. Don't sacrifice your identity or your relationships in order to get rich. It's never worth it. Let's get onto this roller coaster, shall we? Lesson 1. Crypto is a world of easy come, easy go. Transparency is a key theme in the world of blockchain technology. Everything is public. Every wallet address and its balance, every transaction and every piece of software. As a result, information spreads extremely quickly. The public can close most gaps within a day. The consequence of this transparency is that things don't last. Nat encounters this strange, easy come easy go dynamic time and again in the book. When Nat first deposits some of his Ethereum to farm a new coin, he makes $110 in a single evening. But the returns diminish so quickly, he must look for another new project the next day. As he publishes his first smart contract, a software application on the blockchain, he makes a mistake and instantly gets hacked. Nat makes some money from the Iron Finance stablecoin launched on Polygon. But as soon as users discover a small pricing error, a massive bank run begins, and the brand new protocol's two coins race to $0 in a matter of hours. Since everyone can see, copy, and trace everything done by everyone else, the speed of information in crypto is insanely high. And so everything that can fail will usually within a matter of hours, days, or maybe months, but not years. This is why, on the one hand, it was easy for Nat to get deeper and deeper into crypto very quickly. On the other hand, it also meant he had to always keep pushing forward until he hit his breaking point. Lesson 2. Whenever you think you've got money all figured out, you're about to get hosed. They say that in a bull market, every investor looks like a genius. This happened to Nat too. Besides his early $35,000 hack, his crypto journey went exceptionally well. Nat sold an NFT at the top of the market for $200,000. Every project he put money into went up. He even learned enough Solidity, Ethereum's programming language, to get a gig with a gaming startup and pocket 1 million of their project's tokens. To top it all off, 3 top-tier crypto funds decided to invest into that company. Nat could see the millions already. Unfortunately, he could only sell a small number of his tokens each day. Meanwhile, one of the funds bought more coins in secret to dump them on the public right with the fundraise announcement and cash in twice. Nat decided not to act on this insider knowledge. He kept his vest clean, but he also never saw his million coins turn into actual millions. I thought I'd figured out the game and won, he writes, but there were levels at which I couldn't compete. For all the transparency in crypto, there's always someone with bigger pockets, a faster computer, or better connections than you. Realizing this costs most investors a good chunk of their money. It's the #1 sign that you have a problem, and it's probably time to get out, Nat says. When you think you've figured out the game and you're about to get insanely rich. Lesson 3. No amount of money in the world is worth sacrificing yourself or your relationship. Without spoiling too much, in the book, it takes a good deal of stress in his marriage for Nat to finally wake up and move on from his crypto obsession. A caring wife, a new baby daughter. No one holds more power over us than the people we love. Thankfully, that power usually helps us change for the better, as it did for Nat. But in an article about the book, Nat explains there was another reason. He was getting good at the wrong thing. This is how success can become a curse, Nat writes. If you're making good money from something and people tell you you're a genius, you too start thinking, this is it, he says. And then you wake up one day and realize you were duped. Nat realized that 10 years down the road, he wouldn't care about being a great crypto investor or programmer, but he would deeply regret not succeeding as an author. This was the second half of the courage he needed to stop trying to get rich quickly and go back to writing, something he'd loved for years already. We're all fallible. We all get shiny object syndrome, but it's important we wake up eventually when we do. There's no mountain of money high enough to justify giving up who we are or those we love the most, not even if it's a mountain made of digital gold. Crypto Confidential Review. Crypto Confidential is a fantastic blend of fun story and educational nonfiction. I flew through the book in 2 days. Since Nat was a beginner when he started, you'll have no problem following along as he falls deeper and deeper down the crypto hole. He also has helpful, simple explainer sections for various terms at the end of each chapter. This is a great book to start your crypto journey off on the right foot. Grab a copy and dive in. You'll find the book link in my bio on Amazon. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.